United manager Tommy Barrett. Tommy, monkey off the back, great to get the win. It came late and it probably needed to come late.
Yeah, look, again, I suppose we probably had the better chances again, Mike, but the one hits Ben, like, our luck, he's on the line and it hits off him. Look, it wasn't a great game, it was a bit flat, the pitch was a bit sticky, pitch in great condition, but it just needed a bit of water, it was a bit sticky, slow enough game, got a few injuries again. I thought energy levels weren't as high as last week. Obviously last few weeks probably took a lot out of us, the away games, but the lads hung on in there and it was a decent win.
Clean sheet is always important. You never really looked like conceding, to be fair. The back four I thought coped very well with the threat of Adiem was up top.
Yeah, we were solid. Yeah, I didn't think. Best look. But we were nice and steady. Fiona had another good. Was 60 minutes. Robbie was sick as well. He'd come off, and then the two experienced lads went back. You'd expect him to be fine back there as well. So, Stevie went from left wing over to right back, and he did really well there as well. Considering your man is twice his size as well, Frank Campbell. So. I thought we were comfortable, Mike. They might think the same. We didn't create a massive amount. I thought Leon and Enda probably they were the right changes in terms of Leon brought a bit of energy, and Enda, he's a nuisance, like.
I mean, you look back to Mark Byrne's contribution tonight. Could have had a penalty. Yeah. Definitely had a great chance in the first half, which he blazed over, and probably the right man at the end of the chance. Lee Devitt, I thought, claimed the goal, but Mark got a touch.
He did get a touch. Yeah. No, Mark is a good player, Mike. I think people are starting to see that the last few weeks. I thought he was really good since he's came in. He waited for his chance, and he's a very professional young man. He's with Sligo. He was out for 18 months with a cruciate. Didn't play in that length of time, and he kept himself in great shape, and he's been a threat for us. Actually the one in the first half that would have been a fantastic goal. Like it was 4 or 5 passes, found us really well into Lee, into Mark, and it was probably a bit unlucky. It just wouldn't come down for him.
You still got the feeling when Enda Curran came on you were going to get a goal. For whatever reason it is, when he's on the pitch you seem to have the better of the chances, and again he was lively enough for a guy who hasn't played. Yeah,
look, and he hasn't trained in months either. Like he's only trained for an hour the other night, Wednesday night, and he probably said he 10 or 15, but I just felt we needed him on with their two centre backs. The lads are good lads, Jordan and Dino, as we know, but they're probably not centre backs. In fairness, Jordan's played there in the past. Dino's only played there this year, and he's done a really good job down there for a lad that's small in stature. But I think when they see likes of Enda coming on and Jack as well, he just ruffles a few feathers, and he's clever. He knows when to take contact, and he knows to get across guys. Adam whipped in a few lovely balls, and he's looking to get across lads. Some of our other lads aren't as instinctive as that.
When you look at creativity and a guy with a bit of flair, Leon Curran came off the bench, had some lovely touches, was unlucky not to get in once or twice, but certainly looks a player that can get something going creatively for the team.
Yeah. Leon is a very good player. He's a lot to learn in terms of defensive side of things, and the game management, tactical side of things. But he's definitely off the cuff, and he's a very good kind of street footballer, and there's a little nasty streak in him as well, which I like. He's well able to put the boot in. He's technically very good. He's good to watch. He's very comfortable. And just with Leon, we just like, if he gets if he gets himself right and becomes a good professional in the next few years, I think he has a good career ahead of him.
You could be sending fans for assessments after this, because some of them talk about we're only 7 points off the promotion place now. It's mad to think, even though you go on a run of 15-16 games without a win, there's still that outside hope as we've reached the halfway point tonight.
Yeah, look, I've said it before, Mike, we're capable of putting 2 and 3 wins together. There's no 3 or 4 even. There's no reason why we can't. But once we just get back to the basics and the core basics, and I've said that to the lads even before the match, if we keep a clean sheet, I think we were going to win tonight. And if we start getting back to that basics, look, we haven't been scoring goals. That's been our issue. I don't think defensively we've been too bad. I think we're probably 4th in the division defensively, solid, which says a lot about the boys. They're gritty, and they'll keep plugging away, and they'll keep going, and hopefully we can get 3 points down in Kerry. But it'll be tough. Kerry are good sides. They've got a very good squad, very good bunch of players, but look, we don't really fear anyone, Mike, to be honest. but we just need to take our chances and keep clean sheets.
Kerry have surpassed what they did last season. You probably haven't exceeded what you could have done, and certainly from last season, just below slightly points wise. So Monday is a big game in that sense, that you have to keep Kerry below you, but equally keep a little run going now for yourselves.
Yeah, we do. That's very important that we do that. But look, I said the last few expectations have probably gone up a bit, Mike. We know that because of the first 3 years we've been really, really good. Even last year we exceeded expectations last year again. And look, I think we're doing it this year again. In terms of our performances and grinding out some results. Particularly with the injuries we have. So we're doing well. Yeah, so we've done really well. Yeah,
And just on the injuries, I mean, Darren Nwankwo came back, but you lost him in a 20s game last weekend. Are we any closer, Yo-Yo Maddy again tonight, not paired up with Enda Curran, who was back on the bench? You just can't seem to get a run of senior players on the pitch at the same time.
No, but look, it's a good opportunity for the younger lads. Fiona's come in, he's done well. Again, Collie, Scotty, well, Collie's a senior now nearly at this stage. Scotty has done well. Like Adam there, Mark Byrne has done really well. Like Sean Costa, Leon Curran, so it's about getting these lads on the pitch and seeing are they good enough. In time, I think there might be, if we get enough training into them, and if we get them to that 3 or 4 times a week and getting them into that professional kind of mould, maybe in the off season build them all up a bit more. And you can see there, like, they're getting knocks as well, like Fiona, and the boys are feeling it because they're not used to the tempo, Mike, and it's tough to get used to that. It's a different level than 19s. It's just physically way ahead, like.
Just finally, it's great to get the monkey off the back, because the longer that run went on, the more doubts you have to keep out of the dressing room door. So for the young lads alone tonight, it's massive, that win.
Yeah, it is, and particularly not playing brilliantly, and that's what I've been saying to the lads. We played a lot better than that in last games this year. So sometimes it's just important to do the basics right and dig out results, and it is a bit like that in this league. Like Galway last year did all their basics right, very professional, and gone up this year and doing very, very well as well. So, and even Cork, in fairness to Cork, they get their basics right, and once you do that in the division, you have a chance.